So it is stating that it will be able to hold up to 6 digits, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, float type of data. Now constant keyword we need to use whenever any variable value I want to keep it as fixed. At that moment constant keyword will be used. So constants means fixed values assigned to fixed values assigned to variables. Constant keyword used to fix the variable, What do you mean of this? So means nobody can change the value, nobody can change this variable value. So its variable value is this variable is fixed. This variable is fixed means nobody can change the value of that variable. So constant keyword used to fix the variables. This is the right. Okay. So whenever you keep constant keyword means that variable value unchangeable. It can be only a read only. Read only means what, So in programming, whenever you want to keep the values unchangeable, that time just before of your variable keep the constant keyword. Now here I will comment here variable is fixed. Variable is fixed means variable value is fixed. Value is fixed. So if I do anything, if I write like this, height is equal to suppose 20.5, 50.5, then terminate with the semicolon. Now what happened? I have declared height as a fixed value, but after that I have assigned one more value to height this variable. So means I want to change this value, but once it is fixed, so it will generate an error. So let us see. First you build so now if you run this code, build abort, first stop the code and then run this code again. So hello world, what is giving? Process returned. See what happened if whenever I want to assign, once any variable is fixed, declared with constant keyword, means what happened? Now this variable is fixed. Now I want to change one more value. I want to assign one more value to this variable. So it will give error like this. If I go for build and run, so it will give this error. Okay. If I go for only run, so only up to this statement will be one successful. This is one print statement that will be printed. Okay, and then next is what? Next, this 1.75 is assigned for this height variable, and then I am requesting for printf statement. So whatever that variable holding 1.7 float value, that will be printed. Okay, but whenever that moment you requested for what, only run, this is run, but whenever you request for build and run and build and run, both are different, you try to understand. So at the time you run, you do this, so under this build and run, so you will get the error. So error in where 10th, it is indicating this red line, it is indicating that, okay, error conflicting type qualifiers for height. Okay, note previous definition of height was here in function, main function in main function in 10th line, error is there. That error is in 10th line, error conflicting type qualifiers for height. For height you are assigning two values. Once this is fixed variable, but you want to change that value, so error is here. Even though if you remove this float, simply height variable, if you assign, okay, if you click for build and run, otherwise you simply F9, okay, error assignment of read only variable. Okay, so it's not possible, so keep in this in comment section. Now you can build and run, you can run, build and run, then you will get this error. Okay, this print of statement. So next, what, one more thing I want to brief here. Whenever any constant is created, so that time we need to assign the value. See, like what, suppose one more constant, if I have created constant variable int, the data type int, weight is what, suppose weight is weight is equal to in kgs. Okay, in kgs, suppose if I have declared this and terminated semicolon. Now once any variable declared with constant keyword, so that moment I need to assign the value first. So after that, if I want to assign the value, wight is equals 70 now, so it is wrong. Why? Because once any variable is declared with constant keyword, that moment you need to assign the value to it. Okay, so once it is declared and then I have assigned the value. Let us see what happened here. Build and run, so it will give error, assignment of read only variable weight. Why? Because this is, you have declared, so now it is understanding that, compiler understanding it is fixed, so that fixed value, after that you want to write that value 70, so it is feeling that this is what, read only, unchangeable now. Then after you want to, in second line you want to assign the value, so compiler understood that assignment of read only variable weight. Now weight is unchangeable, it is read only, so you want to change. That's why you initially, whenever your that is what, your variable is declared, that moment you need to assign it a value. Okay, now 70 is the value. Now keep this as comment section, single comment. For single line comments we will use two forward slashes. So now this, if you F9, if you use F9, otherwise simply you go here, build and run. So this is the, now it is over. Okay, understood that? So means whenever a variable is fixed with constant keyword, that moment you need to assign the value. Then after, in second line, if you want to declare assign any value to that variable, so it will not accept it. It feels that you want to change the value, okay, which is that variable is fixed, so you want to change it now. So compiler understood that. So whenever variable is created, you assign the variable with a value. Okay, that is the right thing. One more is that, So declaring these variables with upper